I'm going to leave. I'm going to go back and do it again. Leave me.
Hello, can you hear me? Hi, Kathy. Tell them to open up the chat. Okay, I'm gonna. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Yay. Yay. Okay, cool. We can get comfortable. We'll start when more people get in, but I don't know if you guys have used Zoom, but there's a chat function on the side, or you might find it at the bottom of your screen to click chat, and that's a good way to communicate with everybody since we'll probably all be muted so that there's not a ton of feedback from people talking. Let me type a little. Oh, it says from Jenna Kaiser. Oh, I was like, I did it too. Oh, Everest looks comfortable, Nora. Marvin. Gracie May. Gracie. Anna, can you hear us?
Kelsey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear somebody.
Okay, it's Deanna.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Deanna.
I wasn't quite sure. Somehow it muted itself unwittingly.
Yeah, I think it's set to automatically mute everybody as they come in. Otherwise, it could get really loud really fast.
Yeah.
So, but feel free to unmute yourself if you have something to say for a minute. That's totally fine. Using the chat is probably going to be pretty efficient to keep everyone from talking over each other. But yeah, feel free to chime in anytime. We're going to let people keep rolling in. Yeah, I know. Cute. Oh, Aslan.
There we go. Hey, Maggie, look. Look,
Hi, Maggie. Oh, I love seeing everybody's dogs. Hi, Gumbo.
Yeah.
You see mine?
So fun. That's the funnest part of the party, right? Seeing everybody's dogs. So feel free to put them up there. And cats, Megan. You can hold them up. Finally get to bring the cats to the party.
Say hi, Kelsey.
Maggie was really comfortable. Oh, Parker Blue. Hi, Parker. Gumbo.
Hi, this is Deb and
oh, Logan. I see Logan.
Huckleberry.
Oh, hi, Huckleberry. Haven't seen you in a little bit.
Oh, Huckleberry.
So fun. Yay, it's a dog Zoom call. Oh my gosh, Debbie, you're going to get licked to death. Oh my gosh, we want Taffy. We want her. So cute.
So glad to see Huckleberry again. Yeah.
I know. Hi, Huck. How's she doing?
Say hi to the friends. Hi, friends.
Oh, Gumbo and Aslan are getting treats. Being so good. Hey, Chris. Oh, Ava's sleeping.
Where's Kelsey?
Girl.
Oh my goodness. Grim sleep. I love all those napping dogs. Love it. They're like, this is the best party where I get a nap. Oh, Archie. Oh my goodness.
Oh, look at the doggy. Look at the puppy.
I'm going to give everyone a couple more minutes to start. How many do we have so far?
Oh, now who's this? Who's this baby here?
I don't even know if I can see everybody.
Eliza, who's this?
This is Maggie.
Maggie. Nice, beautiful.
She's being very relaxed.
Nice, Pika.
Hi, Deanna. Here's Huckleberry, AKA Bailey.
Hi. So nice to see her.
Oh my goodness. So cute. Everyone's so adorable. We're gonna, in a second, I'm gonna mute everybody just so I could go through some quick Zoom things. So we all know what we're doing and how to use it, just in case this is your first Zoom call. And then we'll get started. Thanks everybody for coming. We had I think we had 68 registrants. Hannah, what is that puppy? That's a puppy. What is that?
I picked him up.
Look,
Guide
Maggie.
dog puppy.
Look, Maggie, look.
It's a guide dog puppy?
Yeah, his name is Bennett.
So cute.
Oh, how adorable.
Look at how cute he is. You should have you just picked him up?
I just picked him up yesterday at the airport. Yeah.
That's acceptable for a reason why you didn't bring him to me the other day.
Next time. I'll bring him next time.
Okay, good. Okay, anyway, so we had 68 registrants. It looks like we have about 42 so far. So I'm going to give them another minute or so to trickle in, and then we will get started. Thanks, everybody, for coming. I'm loving seeing all the dogs being so happy.
Kelsey, can you see Gracie?
I see the top of her head.
Oh,
Yep.
okay, you do. Okay.
Yep. There she is.
I'm not used to Zoom, so I'm not really sure if I'm doing it right.
No, you're doing great.
One of the things about Zoom is you actually need the light to be behind you for us to be able to see you very well.
Oh, there's a whole nother page I just found. Okay, yeah. Hi, Melanie, Reagan, Luna. Oh my goodness. There's just a there. So fun.
Thank you for putting this together, Kelsey.
Oh, well, we have to thank Jenna, our events coordinator, who's at our parties that we go to. She's organized the whole online event as well. So shout out to Jenna, who's here, but you can't see her. And all the other people who help organize this. So it's the whole marketing development team. We have some great people here to chat with you guys as well. Dr. O'Mara, Chief Medical Officer, and Ron Morgan, CEO. Okay, let's get started. I'm going to mute everybody real quick and go over some Zoom things, and then we will get started. Or actually, Jenna, I think you have to mute everybody. Oh, you did. In just a moment, I will mute everybody. Speaker view. You know what? You guys are being quiet. I'm not going to mute you. Can't figure it out how just yet. Figure it out, mute everybody.
I think we can mute ourselves.
Yeah, you could. But you guys are being wonderful and very unlike my son's first grade class, so I don't think I'm worried about it. Okay, so it seems like you guys are figuring out Zoom really well. There's a chat box on the
No, I've lost you. I can't hear you anymore. I can't hear you.
Jenna, you're muting me. There we go.
Kelsey, then I couldn't hear you. So, okay.
All right. So I was trying to say that there's a chat feature on here, which is what I would encourage everybody to use. If you've got some thoughts or questions or anything, at the very end, we're going to do a Q&A. So if you have any unanswered questions you might have for myself or Dr. O'Mara or anybody, that's a great time to ask those questions as well. Otherwise, you should be able to see everyone, or at least a few people. There's some scrolling options you can do to kind of see all the people. I have to scroll through, it looks like 3 pages now to see everybody. So feel free to use that. We'd encourage you to show your pets, chase them around the house if you have to. Cats never get enough attention with the blood bank party, so feel free to show your kitties. I think there's a couple kitty registered people. I think that's about it. Jenna, can you think of anything I haven't gone over? Okay. All right, we're going to get started. Thank you, everybody, for coming. So thanks for joining us virtually. You know that we're bummed we couldn't celebrate with you in person, but I think this is a really fun way to get together and still see everybody's pets and everything, and maybe make it even like a little bit more focused, and we won't distract you with food and drinks. So we sent out a bunch of care packages, which hopefully you've received by now, and if not, you should be receiving it soon. I hope you guys enjoyed those. We have to thank our donors for all the treats that we put in there were donated pretty much. So Hills, Blue Buffalo, Mud Bay, Charlie Treats, all donated the things that you guys got, and I hope you enjoyed. I also want to give a little shout out to some of the clinics that help us out every year. So you might know I go to a few different clinics to collect donations from either their employee pets or people who just live closer to those clinics. So some of those include Bethany Animal Hospital, Frontier, Laurelhurst, and Aloha Dog and Cat. So shout out to those guys. They've been really awesome to host us. And yeah, so we're gonna start by, I'll have Dr. O'Mara or Ron say a couple words, and then we're gonna go through our normal milestones and retirees, talk about the whole year in review, and then do our Q&A. So with that said, I will kick it off to Ron first.
Oh, thanks, Kelsey. First of all, I want to thank everybody for participating in our blood bank program and for volunteering your time and your pets. And I don't have to tell you guys what an amazing life-saving contribution you're making to the community. The blood bank is such an integral part of not just what we do at Dove Lewis, but we're able to supply to other clinics, both locally or in the state and across the U.S. And it's just a tremendous program. And what I want to do, first of all, is make sure that we thank Kelsey for the great job that she's doing. She's been just a fantastic addition to Dove and just is an awesome representative of us. And we couldn't be more proud of Kelsey. So maybe a big virtual round of applause for her. Just really appreciate the work that you're doing, Kelsey. It's really important. But I just, from the bottom of my heart, on behalf of our leadership team and the board of directors at Dove, just want to thank all of you. I'm so sorry that we're not able to do this in person. We are all getting used to having these virtual get-togethers, but it never replaces the opportunity to see everybody face-to-face and just say thank you. And I also want to thank the marketing team and development team for all the support they give to the blood bank and making it work. This is, Dove Lewis has one of the largest community blood banks in the country. And you guys should just be really proud of what you do for us and the community and the medical staff. Dr. O'Mara will represent the medical staff and tell you that we couldn't do what we do without your contribution. So I'll keep it short. I don't want to take a lot of time, but I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart on a very personal level to thank you for choosing to take time to support us and come in and help us keep the blood bank going and growing and thriving and saving lives. So thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Ron. All right, we'll kick it over to Dr. O'Mara now to say a few things.
I think probably the thing that speaks to me most right now is I have 3 pages of you guys on this Zoom call, and I think that's just, you guys as blood donors have just consistently shown up. So you guys are just such an amazing resource that I know is a lot of work for you guys to do to help keep, like, thousands of dogs have been saved directly by the blood bank, by the blood donations that all of these adorable little critters have parted with for our sake. And I just, I can't overstate how important it is that you guys are still coming in. The world is having, chaos outside of our doors, and you guys are still showing up regardless, and providing, a resource that if it wasn't there, animals would die. And, you know, it's terrible to put it that way, but you guys are literally saving lives with every donation. When a pet gets to the point when they need a blood transfusion, it's no small thing. You know, we aren't, you know, giving blood transfusions in a casual way. It's a really precious resource for us. And if we look at the human world, you know, blood banks are in crisis because, you know, they're having trouble having their human blood donors show up. And for us, we have had the privilege to still have the tools we need to treat our patients. And, you know, as a clinician, I have to thank you from the bottom of my heart. You know, what the Dove Lewis Blood Bank is at its core is a resource for animals in Portland. So, you know, we're super local. Blood banks, you know, veterinary blood banks all over the country are struggling right now. And because of you guys, the Pets of Portland don't have to have that worry that when the crisis comes, there won't be that blood transfusion to save them. So please know that your efforts are a huge reward for a family out there with a pet who's in dire need. So, you know, every single time you're saving a life. So I just want to thank you guys.
Thanks, Dr. Omar and Ron. Yeah, I mean, what she said is completely true. If you guys weren't donating your time and your pets and their blood, pets would be dying. No other way to say it. So with that said, though, we want to tell you thank you, not just from us, but from some actual recipients' families. I think we sent out a video yesterday that hopefully most of you saw. Part of that video included a sweet video from a dog named Happy and his family telling you guys about how grateful they are. I'm going to share my screen with you for a second and show you where you can find that video if you haven't seen it already. And then I'm also going to show you guys some other stories from grateful recipients. So let me share my screen just a second. Okay, so, let me show you actually, sorry, first where to find that video, like I said I was going to. Okay, so we have a little landing page here for everybody to see where this is the video that you can check out. And then scrolling down just a little bit, all these stories that I'm about to share with you a little bit are down here. I'm going to give you a little bit more information than we've put in these and a few more pictures, which will be fun. But if you want to go and share those with your family members or friends and kind of tell them this is who we're helping, just a tiny fraction of who we're helping, really. That's kind of a fun way to do that. And then definitely check out Happy's story in there. It's really cute. All right, now I will go back to my slideshow and we will talk about some really awesome dogs who are doing very well thanks to your donations. Okay, so let's start with Beanie. So Beanie is a 12-year-old Shih Tzu. She was with us pretty recently in May. She was hospitalized. Since Mom says since she's gotten home, she spent about 5 days on the couch and then finally started following her around the house again. She is her shadow. So if she's up, she's following her around. Now that she's feeling better, she's also enjoying short walks as her energy levels are still low, but she's getting there. She loves to chew on soft items shaped like bones. She loves her bones, but she's running out of teeth, Mom says, as one does when you're a 12-year-old Shih Tzu. And so she gets soft bones now. This way she doesn't feel left out when the other two are chewing on their bones. She's very cheeky and likes to snort around and fluff her bed multiple times a day. Just so cute. She also loves to stick her head out of the window, but you have to be going 25 miles per less as she's very particular about her wind speed. I told Mom about what donors got donated for Beanie. She received blood from 5 dogs in her stay here, which is insane. But as you can see, those dogs were Grim, Tank, Parker Blue, Ernie, and Moose. I said that she is now basically 50% big dog. And Mom said that she's now a little dog with big blood, which explains her appetite since she's gotten home. She's doing really well. We saw her actually yesterday in the internal medicine department, and she just looks as cute as she does in these pictures, and we're so happy to hear that she's doing so well. All right, so next we have Cooper. This story is going to be my longest one, so bear with me, but I think you'll find it's worth it. So Cooper was here with us last year, actually. She, well, let me just read what Mom wrote because it's better than anything I'm going to say anyway. So Cooper's a 12-year-old mini Aussie now. Mom said that when they brought this tiny puffball home on Christmas Eve, 2007, they named him Cooper after their favorite dog-friendly restaurant and instantly fell in love. Which, that little picture there is so cute, little Christmas fluff ball. When we brought him to Dove Lewis late on a Saturday night in July, we expected his first trip to the emergency vet would result in an IV for dehydration, and then we would all go home together. We never imagined that we would be leaving him for a 4-day stay in the ICU for numerous tests, oodles of medication, seemingly endless difficult decisions, and several blood transfusions. The team at Dove Lewis has been remarkable in their care, but their efforts would not have been enough without the selfless gift you and your dog have given us. Cooper has lots of jobs around the house, including opening cardboard boxes, sleeping at his mom's feet while she works from home, shredding paper towel tubes, guarding his little 4-pound Papillon sister when she goes outside at night, playing basketball, comforting Dad when he has a migraine, and enthusiastically greeting everyone he meets. They shared photos of him running on the beach. This was taken in May of this year. Without your gift, our family would not have had this happy time together amidst a worldwide pandemic. So thank you for the gift of more time with our beloved Cooper. And she added, they vowed that their next dog will be bigger so that they can participate in the program, which I thought was so sweet. She also wanted to share these photos, which she really just wanted to share with you superheroes because they're very special to her. She said that these are photos from when Cooper was sick. She wanted to share it because she thinks it shows how very much Cooper is loved and how much they appreciate having more time with him. It makes me cry when I look at it because I remember how sad and scared we were. This is the second night that Cooper was staying in the ICU, and we had just learned how very sick he was. Too sick for us to even visit, and we feared we would never look into his blue eyes again. When I went into our bedroom, I found Brent, which is her husband, sound asleep on the floor next to Cooper's bed, snuggled up with Cooper's stuffed animals. I know, just right in the heart, right? So sweet. So they wanted to share that with you guys. They also wanted you to know that they have pictures of Cooper's donors on their bulletin board in their kitchen, and they think of you often. So sweet. Cooper still is coming to see internal medicine, actually. We saw him last week and need to congratulate his mom, who would have been here, but she had a baby this week. So congratulations to them. Okay, Lily. So Lily was here in February. She's a 3-year-old dog. She's doing great now. She's never been as healthy as she is now, Dad says. It is as a direct result of the care she received at Dove Lewis. After 3 years of bouncing around to different specialists and 5 surgeries, Lily is finally getting a chance to be a happy, healthy dog. So sweet. All right, Milo. Those pictures of Milo playing are after his recovery, so he's doing really well. Milo's doing great and following up with Dr. Davis, which is one of our internal medicine doctors. They own a business, Recumbent PDX on Southeast Hawthorne, and Milo is an excellent shop dog. He greets customers, gives snuggles, and serves as a spokesmodel. And these are recent pictures of him. He's just 1 year old, and he came to Dove Lewis in February.
So Kelsey, did Gia help Lily?
Yes, Gia was Lily's superhero. Isn't that fun? Okay, I think we have this. This is our last one, Zoe. She's so cute. Zoe is also young. She's 1 year old. She became really sick and didn't even want to move until her parents took her to the vet. They told them that after some blood work that she was really sick and needed some blood transfusions, and they sent her here. Dove Lewis was an hour away from them, so they had to drive. They said they rushed. They were told that Zoe was so sick that her platelets were at 0 and that she had a 30% chance of surviving. And because of COVID-19, they weren't allowed to visit her or see her after the nurses came out and got her. After 4 long nights and 2 blood transfusions from her donor Puddles, she was able to leave the hospital and come home. She is doing great, and we can't be more thankful for Puddles and all the staff at Dove Lewis who saved our babies. And they were sweet enough to share that with us. Okay, that's our recipient stories. I hope you guys like those as much as I did. I hope to continue to kind of get those stories in and share them with you as they come in. We will definitely keep doing that. I love it. So, but with that, we're going to go into our celebration of the donors who have reached their milestones. So I have pictures of everybody, which is fun, which I know some of you are probably here and you could show your pet, but we'll do pictures and then everybody can show off after. So, okay, so 10 plus donations this year. That means that these donors have reached their 10th donation or more. We have Luna, Bo, and Frida. So cute. Parker Blue, PJ, and Tank. Tilly, Trudy, Volvo, Rufio, Step, and Sissy. I love that picture. I would choose pictures of them separately, but I just love that one of them together so much. And then Kitty Cat Pancake, Little Wonder Woman.
Where's the cat?
Wesley, Aslan, and Gumbo. TJ, Simon, and Grim. And then Jackie and Oakley. I thought those pictures went together really well, so I had to put them up there like that. They're so cute. Okay, now we have our 20 plus donations. So these are donors who have reached their 20th donation or more this year. Ava, Rosalie, and Riley. And then we have one superstar who has reached their 30th donation this year, Logan. He's been donating since he was like 1 year old and is coming like every 2 months consistently. So, and he's still donating. I think he's on here. Saw him rolling around in the grass earlier. So cute. Okay, now we'll talk about our retirees. So these are just our general retirees. We have Nala, Sadie, and Trent. Parker, Nellie, and JJ. Cashew, Shiloh, and Pluto. And Norman and Stella. So cute. Okay, and then our milestone retirees. So these are retirees who also reached a milestone within this last year. So we have Eleanor, who reached her 11th donation before she retired. Jeff reached his 20th. Huckleberry reached her 33rd. Amazing. Dizzy retired at 24 donations. Rufus and Petra, again, too cute together to not share. 25 and 21 donations. And Boone had 29 donations. And then my next slide is for a donor that we lost this year, unfortunately. We just wanted to give her a very special shout out because she was very loved and will be very missed. And she donated a whopping 21 times starting in 2014. And I wrote a little thing here about Esri's impact. So Esri Dax made a huge impact during her time with us. Not only did she save the life or change the lives of the people she loved, but she also made a big difference to a lot of strangers. During her time as a Dove Lewis blood donor, she donated 21 times. With those donations, she helped 34 other dogs in their time of need. Her donations helped numerous patients here in the Pacific Northwest, but her reach didn't stop there. California, Alabama, Florida, Montana, Massachusetts are just a couple of the states that Esri's very valuable universal blood shipped to. So we just wanted to give her a little shout out and tell her family that she was very loved and very missed, as I'm sure they know. So I think that is it for my slideshow. So, Okay, so now I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about our year in review. Congratulations, by the way, to everybody who reached milestones, to everybody who retires. Oh, Anna asked what determines a dog retires. That's a great question. So a dog can retire when they reach a certain age. We retire dogs automatically at 9 years old. They can retire if they have a certain medical condition that comes up, some sort of mass or anything else that would make them less than ideally healthy. Or sometimes they just decide that they're done donating. They just, we get them in a time or two and they don't cooperate as well as they used to, or don't seem to enjoy it as much. Then we kind of make that decision together. So let me tell you guys a little bit about our whole year as a whole. So as of right now, from January to now, we've collected 209 donations as of today. Kashi and Kiev being the 8th and 9th. In the last 365 days, we've done 455 donations, which is it's up by actually about 100 donations from last year, but it's not too far off from our yearly average. You guys know last year was a little bit of a transitional period, so up from last year, but overall just a little bit from regular years. So we've done roughly, based on my limited computer pulling experience, 175 transfusions in-house this year, like just since January, I think. That doesn't count all the blood that we have sent to other clinics either. So considering we've done 209 donations and 175 transfusions, we're keeping up with ourselves pretty well. We have this year about 47 new donors, which is awesome. 17 of those are cats and 30 of those were dogs. We really had to increase our cats this year because we needed a lot more cat blood. So shout out to our cat donors. And then our current numbers, right now in our program, we have 109 dogs and 45 cats, which is awesome. This is up by about 20 dogs from last year and 15 cats. So we've just had to increase our numbers to keep up with the demand, which is great, and fill all our retiree slots, of course. This last year has brought a lot of changes. You guys met me and dealt with that change, which, I mean, it's been my honor. I hope that you guys have enjoyed it as well. We've moved blood bank from downstairs to upstairs. So that was a change that happened about last summer. You guys have all been super flexible with that, and it's a great new space. I think all of you have seen it. But it's a lot more comfortable and a lot better of an experience for the dogs. So that's fun. We had COVID happen.
I'm gonna go let a dog out. I'll be right back.
Okay, Dana. So of course, the unanticipated pandemic, which has really thrown a curve in everybody's lives. You guys have been awesome about being so flexible in coming in, having to wait in the car, putting donations on hold, which is completely understandable. And this just being really communicative with me about that, putting yourselves on emergency donation lists. All of that is super appreciated, and you've made my life a lot easier by doing that, so I appreciate it. And then we also introduced trading cards to our marketing team. So I know a lot of you guys have participated, but we have these super cute trading cards now. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. And they've got little facts on them, pictures, and then information about the blood bank on the back. So everybody who was able to get me information about their pets and pictures and in time for the first submission have received their cards. We're also putting these cards on the bags of blood that we put in the fridge. So when a bag is grabbed, they can be given to the families of your recipient, which is really awesome. So far, we've received a lot of positive feedback about it. People love them. I mean, how could you not? They're so cute. And recipients really, really love having something tangible that they can look at and remind them of, there was a dog on the other side of that saved their pet's life. And it was a local dog and a really cute one too. So, Okay, yep. Sorry, I'm catching up on the chat boxes. Can we get more cards? We will work on ordering more cards. Yep, and then we're also gonna work on doing a second round of cards for everybody who didn't get them in the first time, so we can get more people their own pets trading cards and get some more printed too. Thanks, Tess, for the thumbs up. Okay, I guess we need to talk about what next year has in store for us. You won't be getting a new blood bank coordinator. Sorry. So you don't have to worry about that. We're not moving the blood bank, so you don't have to worry about that. I make no promises about a second pandemic. We will have more trading cards. The only real big change that you guys will see next year is I will be gone for a couple of months to have a baby in October. I will watch while everybody does their clappy thing. Thank you. Thank you. We are very excited. Thank you. So I will be going on maternity leave at some point in mid-September, probably, I'm guessing towards the end of the year. And we are going to figure out how we're going to coordinate donations during that time, but there will be donations happening with our awesome technicians here. Some of who you've probably seen in that interim between Jill and Joni, or Joni and I. You may have met a few of those cool people, but they are still here and planning on picking up my slack, basically. So thank you, everybody, for your congrats. It's so fun. I guess I'm going to open it up for like any questions that you might have. We want to say thank you again. I've been here for just a tad over a full year now, and it has been my honor to work with you guys, get to know all of you. I mean, I was looking at the registrant list and I'm like, oh my gosh, I love it, I love it, I love it. I love all these people, it's so wonderful. And I'm so lucky to be able to say that about everybody that I work with. So thank you. Renee, I see your message. Jackson did hit his 10th just recently. So I don't know that he got on my list. Did you get his tag, his 10 plus tag? Let me know if he got his tag or not, and I will mail that out. But we will definitely honor him next year if we didn't get him in this year. So I'm sorry I missed that. I hate that. But anyway, okay, I'm going to unmute everyone. Jenna?
Do you want them to talk or use the chat for questions?
They can just, talking would be fine.
Okay. They can just unmute themselves then.
Okay, so you guys should be able to unmute yourself if you have something you'd like to say, or if you have any questions for Dr. O'Mara or I.
Kelsey, I just want to let you know that I'm really bummed that Pluto had to retire because of his heart disease. And I want you to know that if there's anything that we can do to volunteer in any other way, please call us.
I will
envelope or fill boxes or whatever.
Yeah, I'll put you in touch with our volunteer coordinator, Jim, who is always looking for more people. And we would love to have you there for sure. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I hope he's doing well.
Yeah, he's doing okay.
Hey, Kelsey, I'm just sort of wondering about Gia. I mean, she was 10 plus at the thing last summer, and she got 10 plus this time too. She must be.
She's in that in-between zone. If she was honored for her 10th last year, she won't be honored again until she's reached her 20th.
Okay.
The 10, 20, 30 milestones.
She's still liking it,
Good, I'm glad. I think Gia is actually about to reach her 20th soon.
Yeah.
So we will definitely be honoring her at the next superhero party.
I'm sorry she's not here. She's visiting friends in Salem, where she loves to run around their giant property. So I have to go retrieve her on Sunday. So
awesome. Well, I look forward to seeing her next week.
Yep. Yes.
Cool. Okay, sorry, I'm going to catch up on the chats here. We got. Oh geez, I pushed a button. Hannah, wasn't she? Oh, Hannah, I'm sorry. I said when we were packing those boxes, if I swear, if somebody gets the wrong cards, I'm gonna be so upset. I was trying to be so careful. Yes, I mail it to me or whatever's easy for you and Drogo's family. And
Okay. I got Aslan and Gumbo's, but I also got Drogo. So I was like, oh, I hope they got theirs. So I don't I can either mail it to them or I can, what do you want me to do?
Mail it to me and I'll get it to them.
Okay, cool.
Or you could bring me that puppy and the card.
Maybe next week. I'll email you.
Okay, sounds good.
Those are awesome. Those cards are awesome.
Aren't they so fun? We're really
I love them.
pleased we could bring them on board this year, and they've been a hit. So, does anybody have any questions? We will talk about actually. So, with COVID and you guys coming back in the hospital, I don't know if Dr. O'Mara wants to talk about that a little bit, because we look forward to having you back in. I sure miss making small talk with you guys and you, and your dogs miss having you there. But you know, of course, we're trying to stay as safe as possible. I'm especially trying to be as safe as possible. So, Dr. O'Mara, if you want to talk about what that's going to look like for the future.
Sure. So, you know, what we do is going to be tied right into, you know, what phase of the opening the county is in. So we're in Multnomah County. We're probably going to lag behind a lot of other areas in Oregon. But our plan is that our current protocols that we have in place are really going to stay in place across the hospital. So including the blood bank through phase 1. Once we hit phase 2, we're going to start to carefully start allowing people back into the hospital. If you guys at any time feel like you prefer not to come in, that is always an option. But if you do want to come in and be with your dog when they donate, you know, we'll start to welcome you guys in. We will ask you to follow some protocols that we have for our own employees, which hopefully don't feel too invasive. We'd ask you to take your temperature before you come in. And we're going to ask you each time you come in whether or not you're having any symptoms consistent with COVID-19. And then we'll also ask you to wear a mask while you're in the hospital. And if you don't have your own, then we can provide you one. So we had a very generous donation of some paper masks that we can provide you with.
Awesome. Thank you.
So what protocols are you following? Are you cleaning everything after every dog that's in there?
Yeah, I mean, we're trying, since we aren't having the people come in, we're like chairs and stuff, everything that a person would normally touch. I clean daily, and then in between we change everything out, you know, everything on the table, between the table and the counters, and then personally, we as employees are taking our temperature twice a day, wearing masks, and being as safe as we can.
Yeah, so I think when you guys are assessing your own risk, you know, you can talk with your own medical provider. But I think, you know, when we think about all the social distancing and all the things that we do to try and protect each other, you know, the thing about blood donation that might be a little bit different than if you were to come in through the hospital as a patient, is just that a lot of times if you're cuddling your dog while they're donating, you would be physically closer probably than 6 feet to another human being. So that's really just the risk to know about. You know, we're a medical facility, so we take things very very judiciously in you know, trying to control as much risk as we can. Oh.
Okay, sorry, I'm unmuted. Anyway, you guys know how close we are when we're doing that. You guys, we're right there. We're very close. So we want to be as safe as possible going back into that process. So bye, Nora. I'll see you later. I love seeing everybody's pets. I want to see some kitties though. Megan, I think you might be the only one on here with a kitty. We always joke about bringing the kitty to the party, but I'm loving seeing everybody's creatures. napping.
I've been pressure washing, so I figured you'd rather look at Pluto than me.
There's my my kitten.
Aww.
Okay. Oh my gosh, PJ's napping. Oh, there's Squid. I see you, Squid. Wave to the camera. Oh my goodness, like what's happening? Pika with her toy. Oh, Dr. Omar's cat's making a appearance. So cute. Thank you guys, everybody, for coming, for celebrating with us this way. I don't know about you, I enjoy it. So
Thank you for doing it, Kelsey. You're awesome.
thank
You rock.
It's so fun. Does anybody have any other questions or anything?
Don't think so.
I brought Louie. He's not a donor, but he's a cat.
Hey, we like seeing cats too.
Oh, how
Okay,
cute.
is that okay?
Yeah, he's so cute.
Yeah, a handsome guy.
Pluto's just
Doesn't
sleeping.
know why I'm tormenting him in this way. So there. Yeah.
Megan, your dogs are cooperating well. Look at them. Such good boys. Hi, Dr. Gusev. Say hi, everybody.
Kelsey, thanks for all your work and thanks for all your care. I mean, I think, we want the dogs to give blood. We don't necessarily have to be present. So, I think it's good. We can do it.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I've had a ton of people have no problem with bringing their dogs in, or even the people who are like, I'm apprehensive, but let me know if you need me because I'll be there. So, I mean, that's just like the general attitude of all my donors, which is amazing. They're like, if you need me, I'm there. I mean, we recently had like a SOS, we need blood in this hospital emergency. Every single person that I reached out to got back to me with a time that they could be there. I had people come in at night. Like, it was amazing. It could make me cry how proud I am about you guys. But yeah, so thank you all for being so dedicated and committed. With that, I think we'll probably sign off unless anybody has any questions. Feel free to take pictures of your pets and their care packages or their trading cards and post them on social media. We love sharing that kind of thing, and people love seeing it. You can tag us using the @ or hashtags. We will find it, and we would love to share you guys with our following. So feel free to do that.
The hashtag Dove Lewis.
I think hashtag Dove Lewis would get there. We would find it. Yeah.
I'm gonna miss
Huckleberry knows, but I help place greyhounds, and they're good little donors. And I placed one this week, and I had that lovely card with Gia's face on it that I shared with them.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Trying to get more greyhounds in. They're wonderful donors, wonderful dogs. They're very popular when they come in the hospital. Everybody loves them. So, yeah, thank you, Deanna.
I have to say, Huckleberry loved coming. She would prance in there, get so excited, and I always felt a little bit bad for all the people sitting in the lobby, that I know had sick animals, and here's Huckleberry prancing around wanting to say hello to everyone, and she was just always so willing to go, and I think she really misses her turkey.
Deborah, did you get your special picture of Huckleberry?
Yes, thank you so much. It just came. I was saving it till after work to open it. I was so surprised to see another package, so I haven't had a chance to look through it yet. But yes, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
I'm glad you like it. People who were at last year's party will know that we give a special gift to our retirees with their major milestones, so over 20 donations. They get this special portrait of their pet, and it's really cool. So you enjoyed that. Awesome.
I just want to say thank you for everything, Kelsey, and we're going to miss you, and congratulations on your baby.
Thanks, Diana. We will miss you too, Miss Pluto. I hope you do well.
We'll be back with the next one.
Okay, good.
Okay. All right, you take care.
Thanks, you too.
Okay, congratulations again.
Thanks. All right, I think if everybody...
Congratulations, goodbye.
Congratulations.
Kelsey, bye.
All right, I think I will go ahead and end the meeting so we don't have to all do a bunch of goodbyes.
Bye anyway.
Bye.
And we will see you all at your next donation.
Thank you.
All right, bye.
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 Bye, Kelsey. Thank you.
Bye. I guess I'll just stay here. Hi, Peter. Yeah.
Bye. I don't know how to hang up.
Bye, Marcy.
Bye. Did you see these babies?
I did. I was like, oh my goodness, the little ones. The little ones. I love seeing the little ones when I never get to see them in the blood bank. I get to hear about them.
Well, no, because they have to. This is our newest girl.
Oh.
She's going to have to gain about 45 pounds before she can come in.
Oh my gosh. I thought these were like the little chihuahuas that you were telling me about. I thought they're big chihuahuas, but
They're beagle dachshund mixes, I think.
oh my goodness. So cute.
Yeah, and they're just here forever. But well, thank you for everything you do and congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
And we will see you soon.
Okay, sounds good.
Bye.